epic scale.
Right, and the whole thing with Kang the Conqueror is he's all about time travel and he's
such an underused character.
Right.
At this moment exactly right now,
yes,
I can say nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm worried, but that said, it still looks really, really cool, and I'm happy to see.
Do not be worried.
Yeah, I think you proved yourself very well with the first game, and you guys have fun, you get silly, and they're Lego games. Arthur, thank you so much for joining us. When is this out in the wild? When can people get it?
November the 14th on PC, Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. You can pre-order now, and if you pre-order the digital deluxe, you actually get access to classic Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, nice.
Like Charlie 27, classic Yondu, some really, really cool stuff. So yeah, November the 14th, that's when it's coming.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We've got lots more coming up from E3 right here on IGN, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you around.
Did you know that IGN has an app that gives you all the tools you love right in the palm of your hands? It's fast, and you can save videos and articles for later, check your personalized feed, or check out all the latest reviews. Download it now on the iOS or Android App Store.
The biggest entertainment event of the year is almost here, and we've got your all-access pass. IGN live from San Diego Comic-Con. World premiere trailers and breaking news as it happens. The biggest stars and the world's best cosplay. IGN live from Comic-Con. Coverage starts July 19.
Two friends, one controller. IGN's Link Together turns Zelda Breath of the Wild into a co-op experience where Link is controlled by two players via splitting the Joy-Cons. Hyrule becomes a much more dangerous place, and friendships teeter on the edge. Check out Link Together Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific.
What's up, everybody? James Duggan with IGN Access at E3 2017. Joining me is Chloe Rad to discuss Call of Duty World War II. So the first question I have is, kind of recently we've seen Call of Duty thrust into a futuristic setting, and mobility has gone crazy, like double jumping, dashing, stuff like that, but now we're kind of back to basics. How does that feel?
Yeah, so Call of Duty World War II is a lot more grounded. It's kind of going back to its roots, which I actually personally like a lot. I'm into the more grounded FPS games.
What are we getting in terms of, like, archetypes and perks and stuff like that?
Yeah, so in the build that I played, there were 5 preset loadouts. There was infantry, which is kind of like your basic assault class. There's the armored class, which is like your light machine gun class. The MG-15 is a little bit overpowered, but that was kind of fun. There's the mountain class, which is like your sniper rifle class. There's expeditionary, which has shotguns, and then there's airborne.
So what distinguishes a sniper? I mean, obviously, aside from a sniper rifle, are they a little bit more camouflaged? What's going on there?
Yeah, so the sniper class starts in a ghillie suit, which is nice. They have a cool perk that like doesn't let them show up in the kill cam, and it doesn't even reveal your name or your like location or anything. It sounds like it could be a little bit overpowered, right?
You told me about these kind of thematically appropriate game modes. Can you tell me what you saw there?
Yeah, so the 3 game modes that I got to play were Team Deathmatch, which is the classic, Domination, which is like capturing objectives. There were 3 points. I think we were in like Ardennes Forest or something. And then I did War Mode, which is the new sort of like operation style, like from Battlefield 1, that type of mode.
So on a basic presentation front, what did you think of the aesthetics?
There's like this intensity to it. What I saw of the single player particularly was like really, really brutal. It's super like cinematic. You have these like huge, like epic kind of set pieces, like a bell tower like crumbling down on you, like a tank will roll in and like destroy like a whole bunch of people.
All right, finally, what do you think you're most looking forward to playing? Is it going to be the campaign? Do you have high hopes there? Is it the multiplayer? Do you think it's going to get you, or is that maybe a little too simplistic? What do you think?
I am looking forward to seeing what they do with the single player. I think that they could probably do some really interesting things there.
Chloe, thank you so much for giving us a sneak peek at Call of Duty World War II. For all things Call of Duty first-person shooters and E3 2017, keep it right here on IGN.
No mercy in this land. We have to push through enemy territory. Let's go! Let's go!
What's up, everybody? James Duggan with IGN Access at E3 2017. Joining me is Jose Otero to talk about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So the very first question I have is, in the previous games, we got kind of the trio, the tag team trio of heroes. You could tag them out, but in this game, there's only two.
That's right.
How do you feel about that decision?
So far, I think it can be a positive change. I mean, I have to spend more time with the game, clearly, but I think it is very much a sign that Capcom is trying to make Marvel vs. Capcom a little easier to watch, a little easier to digest, more understandable. Like right now, I love the pace of Ultimate, but it is really, it's fast. It's a little bit too much. It almost borders on just that little extra that's excessive. I think that here they're trying to reset, see what it does, see how it works, and ultimately, based on the time I played with it, it felt fine, it moved fine. It still is Marvel vs. Capcom in its identity.
Sure, and I think the other way that it's changing is the assists are out, but now you can just straight up combo alternating between heroes, and that makes the two-hero limit kind of make sense. Can you tell me about it?
At any point in the match, you will just hit a button on your controller to swap the other person in, and this is mid-combo, this is mid-move, and this is ultimately, like, it's so fast and seamless, you can really sort of play around with combos in a way you couldn't before. Before, you were calling in a certain person with a certain input, and some folks, like me, we're not good at doing that per se. I think that opening up that barrier for skill is still gonna have a skill ceiling that folks can aim for and be good at, but at the same time, open it up for folks like me to try and hang and try and learn and get better at the game.
The Marvel, at least cinematic universe, recently has been ramping up to the Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos and the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
And I understand they're actually in the game.
Yeah.
How do they work as a gameplay mechanic?
Oh man, so every stone has two power abilities to them. One is sort of a light, low risk, and the other one is a heavy investment sort of version of that. The Space Gem has this really cool ability that when you use its heavy investment option, you can basically trap someone in a box and they can't get out of it, and you can just keep them in a space and just wreck them from either side, cross them up. I saw other alternate versions with Power Stone, for example, and how you'll have like a really quick rebound ability where you'll smack someone into the air, rebound them off the side of the screen back towards you. Like, there's some cool stuff. Basically, the light investment version is sort of a, here's one quick thing you can do, and then the other is, this is where you can go nuts and really sort of play around with the combo game and experiment.
Fantastic. So my final question is, I understand Capcom wants to have a much greater emphasis on the narrative, the story. Do you have any idea how they're going to accomplish that?
Yeah, so I got to play the story demo, and you can actually download it right now if you're on a PS4, or I believe on an Xbox One, I hope. This is a team-up that has really kind of, I don't know, it hasn't really kind of emphasized a reason for existence. It's just, oh yeah, Marvel characters, Capcom characters, and Marvel is about stories, and so it is very much a lot of fan service for characters like Dante and characters like Mega Man X, alongside Captain America, or your Captain Marvel, or your Iron Man. If you're playing the story demo, you get glimpses of that, and I think that it's ultimately a smart move, and it's a great, at the end of the day too, it's a great tutorial. It's a way for folks who are new to the game to jump in and try to learn it and sort of get acclimated and sample different characters. I think that's smart.
Jose Otero, thank you so much for telling us a little bit about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. For all things fighting games in E3 2017. You're already in the right place at IGN.
We are proud to welcome Xbox One X. November 7th, Xbox One X launches worldwide.
All of your Xbox One accessories and games will work with Xbox One X.
We can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year.